Hi, this is James again, and welcome back to Storytime with James. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And if you would, please bless this Cash App. Bless my Cash App so I can get more masking tape, acrylic paint, and paintbrushes. It's just that simple. All right. This one is called You Are Not the Father. Yes, yes, yes. This story is somebody tried to jam me up back in the day. This was back in the mid 80s. Well, closer to the early 80s. Okay. This was a time when I used to party all the time. Party all the time. I love partying. And we used to go to these parties where you dance all night. At the party, I met this girl named Tina. Okay? Now, Tina wasn't the best looking woman. And she would kind of, had a little weight on her and stuff. But she could dance good. She could dance. So I wasn't attracted to her like that, but I was cool with her because she can dance good. I like dancing with her, So at this party, I met at that party and it kind of exchanged numbers, okay? We exchanged numbers, okay? Then there was another party and I happened to run into her again. Now, she was kind of trying to get close to me, but I was always, oh, nah. So, that party, I happened to get drunk. I was kind of drunk a little bit at that party. So, after the party, we were all leaving. And I did kiss her. We kissed each other. That's it. So after that, we were very young. We were real young. So after that, I started, she kept trying to call me. And she called me one day and we talked. And she kind of rubbed me the wrong way, So I didn't want to talk to her no more. Matter of fact, I was talking to somebody else, So I was trying to let her down. Not that something started or something, but I tried to ease away from her, So I started checking to see what party she was going to be at. If she was at that party, I'd go to another one, So she continuously tried to call me. Then one of my friends came to me. This was a girl. She was a friend of mine. She said, Tina pregnant. I said, oh yeah? Okay, that's good. Maybe she found somebody. She said, no, it's yours. And I said, how can it be mine? She said, yep, it's yours. So I knew it wasn't mine, I knew it wasn't mine, but she insisted that it was my child. So later on, she came around in my neighborhood, and I kind of went off, I let her have a piece of my mind, And she went away And then when she had the baby, I was shocked that she named the baby James. So I said, why would she do that? You know? So they said, because it's yours. You know? I said, it's not mine. So everybody in my neighborhood kept talking about this, talking about it, getting on my nerves about it. So finally, it was another guy that she happened to get a paternity test on him and found out it was his. And then he left, never to be found. Never to be found. Yep. Well, it was a relief because I knew it wasn't, you know, because we never done anything. But I guess we were young, so I guess she had a young man or something, you know. But that was crazy. And that's why I said, man, you probably have to change that baby name or something, you know, because nothing here, but nothing ever happened, you know. So like young guys out there, don't get yourself in this situation. Okay? Get a paternity test. All right? To be on the safe side. Because yes, I know some of y'all crazy, you know, that don't use protection or something like that. But just do that and stay on the safe side. All right? And if it is yours, be a father. Be a father. You know, I've never run out on any paternity issues. When both my daughters were born, there was no question. When my son was born, no question. So, all right, y'all. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you know every time I drop another video. And share. Share my videos with everyone so everyone can get this experience too. All right? Peace. Adios. Salamat.